Hi everyone, welcome back to Maple Malayali Vlogs. So, if you are preparing for IELTS general training exam, today's video is going to help you a lot. So, I'm going to teach you IELTS writing task 1 in a very simple step by step way. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to write a perfect letter in the exam. So, without wasting time, let's get started. So, step 1 is understanding what is task 1. So, in task 1, you need to write a letter. That's it. So, the exam gives you a situation and you must write a letter of at least 150 words in 20 minutes. Make sure you use only 20 minutes for task 1 because you need to spend more time in task 2 and task 2 has more scores. And let me tell you about letter. The letter could be a complaint letter, a request letter, an invitation letter, or a thank you letter, or an apology letter, or a letter giving any kind of information. So basically, everyday life situations. So the step 2 is understanding the different type of letter and the tone. First of all, when you get a question, before you start writing, you must decide the tone of your letter. There are three types: formal letter, semi formal, informal. In formal letter, like if you are writing to a company or a manager or someone you don't know that person previously, then it's a formal letter. So you can start the letter like Dear Sir or Madam because you don't know the name of that person. And if you are writing to your neighbor or a colleague, it's a semi formal letter. You can start the letter like Dear Mr. or Mrs., then second name, for example Dear Mr. Brown. And finally, if you are writing the letter to your friends or family, then it's an informal letter. You can start your letter like Hi Sarah, or Hi Sam, or Hi Anna, something like that. So, to conclude, if you don't know the person, it's a formal letter. If it is a friend, it's an informal letter. You know the person, but you are not close to that person, then it's a സെമി ഫോമൽ ലെറ്റർ. ഇപ്പം മലയാളത്തിൽ പറയുകയാണെങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾ ലെറ്റർ എഴുതുന്ന ആളെ നമുക്ക് നല്ലപോലെ അറിയാമെങ്കിൽ നമ്മുടെ ഫ്രണ്ടാണ് അല്ലെ ഫാമിലി മെമ്പറാണ്, അങ്ങനെയാണെങ്കിൽ അതൊരു ഇൻഫോർമൽ ലെറ്റർ ആയിരിക്കും. നമ്മൾ ലെറ്റർ എഴുതുന്ന ആളെ നമുക്ക് അറിയത്തേയില്ല, അയാളുടെ പേര് പോലും അറിയില്ല, അതപ്പോൾ ഒരു ഫോർമൽ ലെറ്ററാണ്. നമ്മൾ ലെറ്റർ എഴുതുന്ന ആളെ നമുക്കറിയാം, നമ്മുടെ നൈബറാണ്, പക്ഷെ നമ്മൾ അത്ര ഒരു ക്ലോസ് അല്ല അയാളുമായിട്ട്. അങ്ങനെയുള്ള കേസിൽ അതൊരു സെമി ഫോമൽ ലെറ്റർ ആയിരിക്കും. സോ ദി നെക്സ്റ്റ് സ്റ്റെപ്പ് ഈസ് അണ്ടർസ്റ്റാൻഡിങ് ദി structure of a letter. So your letter should have 5 parts. First part is greeting. Like I said in the beginning, Dear Sir or Madam for a formal letter, or Hi Sarah for a informal letter. And after the greeting, there should be an opening sentence. So the opening sentence tell the reader why you are writing. For example, like if you are writing a complaint letter, you can write I am writing to complain about. If you are writing a giving information like requesting information letter, you can write like I am writing to request information about. If you are writing to invite someone, then I am writing to invite you to. So after the opening sentence, then paragraph 1. Body paragraph 1 explain the first bullet point from the question. So in your question there will be 3 bullet points. So in the first body paragraph, you should cover the first bullet point, and the body paragraph 2 should cover the second and third bullet point. And after once the bullet points are covered, after that closing sentence. Closing sentence is like if it is a formal, you can say like thank you for your time and consideration. I look forward to hearing from you. If it is an informal, you can say something like hope to hear from you soon. And after the closing sentence, then comes the sign off. Sign off is like you can use yours faithfully for a formal letter, yours sincerely for a semi formal letter, and best regards or take care, best wishes for an informal letter. So remember this structure. This structure keeps your letter clear and organized. One main thing is you should understand the 3 bullet points in the question, and you must write about all the 3 bullet points in your letter. If you skip one, your score goes down. You don't want to write 4 or 5 sentences. Just write one or at least 1 or 2 sentences for each bullet point. That's enough to get a good score. അപ്പം ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞത് ഏറ്റവും ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻ്റ് ലെറ്ററിനകത്ത് ആ 3 ബുള്ളറ്റ് പോയിന്റ് എന്താണെന്ന് മനസ്സിലാക്കുക. ആ 3 ബുള്ളറ്റ് പോയിൻ്റ് ആൻസർ നമ്മുടെ ബോഡി പാരഗ്രാഫിൽ ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കണം. നമ്മൾ അതിലേതെങ്കിലും ഒരു ബുള്ളറ്റ് പോയിന്റ് മിസ്സാക്കിയാൽ നമ്മുടെ സ്കോർ താഴോട്ട് പോകും. ഓരോ ബുള്ളറ്റ് പോയിന്റിനെ കുറിച്ചിട്ട് 1 2 സെൻറ്റൻസ് എഴുതിയാൽ മതി. അത് തന്നെ നമുക്ക് നല്ല ഗുഡ് സ്കോർ കിട്ടാനായിട്ട് ഹെൽപ്പ് ചെയ്യും. സോ ഐ എം ഗോയിങ് ടു ടെൽ യു ഗൈസ് സം യൂസ്ഫുൾ ഫ്രേസസ് ഫോർ ഈച്ച് ലെറ്റർ ടൈപ്പ്. So for complaint letter, you can start like opening sentence like I am writing to complain about, or the main issue is that I was very disappointed because. And when you write a request letter, you can write something like I am writing to request, could you please, or I would be grateful if you could. And finally, for an informal letter, you can start like, how are you? I hope you are doing well. Or thanks for the previous letter, or thanks for your message. Or you can also say, write back soon. All these phrases makes your letter sound natural and correct. So I will let's quickly go through one example. Imagine the question says, write a letter to your landlord about a problem with the heating system. So, for that letter, you can start your letter like, I am writing to complain about the heating system in my apartment. Then you answer each bullet point clearly. You don't need to use any fancy vocabulary, just clear, simple English. And make sure you use connecting words. And if you I already told you guys about how to write complex sentence, compound sentence. You can use those 2 sentences in letters. So let's summarize what we learned today. So your letter should start with greeting, then opening sentence, then bullet point 1, then bullet point 2 and 3 in the second body graph, and then closing plus sign off. This is the best way to improve your score. And finally, let me tell you some common mistakes to avoid while writing a letter. First of all, writing less than 150 words. Make sure you write at least 150 words. It's good to write at least 160 words or something. And second thing, forgetting one of the bullet points. It will affect your score. And thirdly, using informal language in a formal letter. That's why I said first thing is understand the tone of a letter. And fourth thing, no paragraph. If you are like writing the letter like a paragraph, one paragraph, it will affect your score. You need to write like greeting, then opening sentence in one para, and then a bullet point in a second para, then bullet point 2 and 3 in another para, then closing, then sign off. You need to write like that. If you are, and also one other thing is copying the question exactly. Never do that. If you avoid these mistakes, your scores will improve immediately. Trust me. Another tip is before you finish your letter, ask yourself, did I write 150 words? Did I answer all 3 bullet points? Is my tone formal or informal? And is it consistent throughout the letter? And do I have clear paragraphs? And finally, did I include a greeting and closing? And if your answer is yes for all these questions, then your letter is ready. It's perfect. And that's it. This is the complete simple method to master IELTS General Training Writing Task 1. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like the video, subscribe the channel and comment below if you want more videos like this. And before we wrap up, I just want to say a sorry because a quick apology for the background noises you might heard. Thank you for your understanding. And thank you for watching today. I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.